Alright. This is probably going to be a very quick video, just because it's a pretty simple topic. But let me just take this off, because this is just like, it just came out like this when I was sleeping. I had this video idea for a little bit, and I just saw so many comments mention it, so I thought I'd just make this video. And I'll try to break things down as good as possible. But the question is, can you swim with dreadlocks? And it's funny because I had the same question way before I even had dreadlocks. But I was like, can people with dreadlocks swim? How do they swim with dreadlocks? How does their hair not get undone? Their life must suck because they can't swim. Their life must suck because they can't get in the shower. Actually, well, back then I didn't like getting in the shower. I was a kid, okay? Don't judge me, all right? Come on now. But I did have that question before because I was just like so oblivious to, you know, if people with dreadlocks could swim. But I'm gonna give you the simple answer. Yes, people with dreadlocks can swim. How do you swim with dreadlocks? I'm gonna tell you. You go to the pool, go to any body of water. I mean, you can swim in the ocean, you could swim in your retention pond. Actually, don't do that. They don't allow you to do that, I don't think. Or if all the pools are closed, which I think they are, right? I don't know. But if pools aren't open around you, you could go fill up your tub and go swim in it, you know? Yeah, you probably don't want to do that, but that's how you swim with dreadlocks. And I'm being serious, that's literally how you do it. Swim with dreadlocks, it's pretty simple. But I know what y'all really mean by that. Y'all mean, will my dreadlocks get undone if I swim? Or if they do get undone, how do I prevent that from happening? I mean, first off, it really just depends on how mature are your dreadlocks. If you don't know what I mean by how mature they are, is how long have you had them and how locked up are they? Do they unravel very, very, very easily? Or can you move them around a little bit and they won't come undone? I actually have a good example on the side of my head right here. But you see all this? It's not fully locked up because it's still very frizzy and stuff, but it's in the general area and I can move it around, I can wash it without it like completely unraveling. But if you don't know why this is like so far behind than on my other dreads, is because I restarted this one because I combed it out as an experiment, which yes, with coarse hair, you can comb out your dreadlocks. But that's not the point of this video. Y'all probably never want to think about combing out your hair ever again because obviously y'all want to get dreadlocks and y'all are plagued by the fact that, oh, if I swim, they're going to come out. But you don't got to be afraid of that. If you're in the beginning stages, if your hair unravels very easily, which, I mean, honestly, I think you should be washing your hair anyways. After you wash your hair, or while you're in the shower, actually, I think you should do a light retwist so your hair, because your hair will naturally try to unravel a little bit. But you can just twist up your hair very lightly, you know, just not anything too special. Just do a really, really, really quick retwist in the shower. If you're washing your hair, if you're not washing your hair and you're not getting your hair wet in the shower, then you don't have to worry about that. But when you wash your hair, actually like twist it up a little, because I'll make sure that it stays in its form. But obviously swimming is way different because you're getting submerged in water. And I really don't think your dreads will unravel unless they are like absolutely new. Like I'm talking about if it's your first month of having some sort of dreads, which I'm specifically thinking like comb coils. Comb coils I feel like are the easiest to unravel. But a simple thing you can do to prevent that is by wearing a skull cap or a do-rag or something. Because what that does is it compresses your hair, and you only want to do this if you have comb coils. Like if you have your hair sponged, then don't worry about it, swim. Do what you want, swim, you know? You don't have to worry about anything. You just want to make sure that afterwards you wash your hair and sponge your hair again. But still, I only recommend that you swim at like the quickest, you know, a month of you having your hair, but no earlier than that. But for those of y'all who have comb coils or any other method like two-strand twisting or something, where your hair lays flat on your head, then that's what you want to compress. Because if you have sponged hair, you don't want to compress it because it's just going to make it look all smashed and matted up. And that's not even the look you're going for. But if your dreads are already like laying down on your head, then yeah, that's when you want to get a skull cap or a do-rag, and it's going to compress your hair all the way down. And once your hair is compressed, right, and it's under that do-rag or skull cap, your hair can't move around. Like it has nowhere to move. It has nowhere to puff up. So it's just going to stay like that. And it just makes it really safe and really fun to swim with dreadlocks because it's like you don't got to worry about your hair messing up. It's not always on your mind, and you can just, you know, swim. Now, I don't know how many people are swimming right now, you know, to be honest. I mean, we're heading out of summer, but, you know, still, this video has relevance still. And here's the answer. Yeah, you can swim with dreadlocks. And once your dreadlocks lock up, of course you can swim without a do-rag or anything. Like, you don't need anything to swim with dreadlocks. But one thing you do want to do, and this goes for everyone, with really any hair, no matter if you have freeform dreads, sponge dreads, twisting in gel, or even if you don't even have dreads, still, wash your hair after swimming. Like, I used to not want to do that, honestly. When was the last time I've swam? It's been a minute since I've swam. Swam? Is that? Yeah, swim. No, I don't think I've ever swam with dreadlock. Yeah, I don't think I've ever swam with dreadlocks. Like with my head and everything underwater. I don't think I've ever done that before. Or maybe I'm just not remembering correctly. But anyways, yeah, once your hair gets mature, yeah, you could swim with dreadlocks, but just make sure that you wash your hair because you don't want that chlorine and all that stuff to mess up your hair. I'm not saying it will make your hair like it would damage it or anything, but like still just wash your hair because you don't want anything in your hair. You always want it to be clean. And there's also a misconception that you're not supposed to wash dreadlocks. You are supposed to wash dreadlocks. And those were a bunch of misconceptions I had before I even had dreadlocks. I was looking at people who had like very mature dreadlocks. I'm talking about they had their dreadlocks for years. They were all the way locked up and everything. And I was thinking, oh, they can't ever get their hair wet. They can never swim or anything like that. But that's completely false. Because that's before I even knew anything about dreadlocks. I didn't know about the whole locking up thing, that they won't come undone, that they will stay the way they are. And yeah, that's really all I really have to say. You want to swim? Swim. Want to wash your hair? Wash your hair. Just make sure if that you're in the beginning stages that you don't do it too much, and that also you don't do it too little. I recommend if you're in the beginning stages where your hair is all the way locked up, do it every 2 weeks. But if you feel like you should do it more, then do it more. But just don't go any more than twice a week. But anyways, that's really all I have to say for this video. If y'all like this video or if it helped y'all out, please make sure I like this video. If you want to see more videos from me in the future, please make sure I subscribe and turn on post notifications so y'all never miss out on another video from me in the future. And with that being said, I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video.